Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Forza Horizon 5 playing around a little bit more with the Hot Wheels expansion, and we're going to be messing about with some of the Hot Wheels vehicles. Now there are 3 new kind of fictional Hot Wheels cars added to the game. There's a few returning vehicles like this 2Jet Z that we're going to drive up first. We're just going to kind of do some one-make races with the vehicles and see how they all fare. The cars are being driven stock, and we're tackling a variety of the seconds. We have a nice spot on the grid here for this first one. Very noisy spot on the grid, it seems. I think there's like a boost pad somewhere near where this start line is that's just making whooshing sounds a lot. Who knows what could go wrong here? Now, the reason why we're doing one-make races, we probably will do a fair bit around here, is because with the nature of these circuits being so high speed, the balance is even less existent than it was before, Chris, with a huge wobble through there. I mean, one-make racing always does generate close racing. We will hit the boost pad and it's sadly, straight into the rev limiter. We'll try and sit in the slipstream if we can. I mean, we might be able to make up a little bit of time. There's a big gaggle of cars behind, vying for position. I mean, the slipstream's not going to help when we're in the rev limiter. Oh, got to really slow that down through there. Vehicle ahead had a big slide. We've got a bit of a twitch going on. Oh, I still got some oversteer. These have got no rear end grip, really, as we're frantically looking for a way past. We might be able to get underneath here if I don't understeer, which I am doing. Too much understeer. Almost got ourselves in position, although with a slide for Rusky, we'll take that lead away. Thank you very much. On to the boost pad we go. Now, we will be the one punching a hole in the air as we head up towards a dragon. It's not very often you get to say that in a game. Well, in a racing game. I mean, play Skyrim, you'll find lots of dragons, but in a racing game, you don't normally. Admittedly, it's made of plastic and everything, but still, we get to be racing towards a dragon. Oh, make this next corner, please, car. We've actually pulled a nice lead around here, although we've got a tight corner coming up. And we have gone in too fast through there. Now, this little section can be a little nasty, because it's a magnet track where you come off a slow corner, and if you get a load of wheel spin coming off that slow corner onto a magnet track, if you're kind of wiggling over the road, it can cause some really big problems. Oh, I got problems leaving said magnet track. I really have to frantically try and gather that up, and that's brought everyone back towards me. Blakey's alongside. Where's 6th gear? There it is. We're going to go side by side around the loop we head, and that is, tell you what, Blakey's just nosed that one ahead. Amy's 3rd at the moment. I cannot. Yes, that's not my cat in real life. That's Blakey's got the meow horn every time it tricks somebody. So I'm just going to say that now before we inevitably get comments. Eve is in the office, but she's fast asleep currently. We will get boost. We got boost. We're to the inside. Of course, we're straight into the rev limiter again. Although we might be able to make a pass stick here. We'll head down the bottom of this. I mean, we're racing at all sorts of silly angles. Oh, Blakey's gone for a cutback, actually, although we have got to really stick on the brakes for here, because this is a tighter corner than you think. Oh, Blakey found a gap on the outside. Oh, there, we just get a huge kick of oversteer. Oh, I've still got oversteer. I'm going to be in trouble here. Yeah, I was out of sequence. Once you get out of sequence, if you don't bring it back in quickly, you're in a load of trouble there. That was poor by me, but we have recovered. Blakey got a big slide. I've got a wiggle going on. These things are very wiggly cars, to say the least. We have got big slipstream there. Don't quite know how we did that. We were identical cars. We were mostly in the rev limit, but somehow we made that stick. Now this corner, I don't know how much we need to brake, because it is quite heavily banked. Maybe not that much, I think. We will tap the brakes a little bit, chuck it in through there. Now we've got Blakey, Amy and Pega, Ollie. They're all lining up behind us. This is where we've really got to get the car stopped. Amy's having a look to the inside. There's Bundle on the outside. Amy couldn't quite make that pass work. I mean, it's a good overtaking spot, most definitely down there. We had when we gave space, but no one's quite sure where the braking point is, so everybody's a little bit cautious in there. You really slide coming off there into what is a very slow corner, and I was a bit too cautious through there. We'll have to be careful in future. Light up the rear tyres again. Across the boost pad we go, up to 200 miles an hour. Still we all fight for the lead. I think one-make racing is the most enjoyable way of doing the Hot Wheels. The whole lead pack is together. If you fall off the tail end of it, you're in a little bit of trouble. But yeah, the whole lead pack is together. And you can really get, because it is all so fast, Slipstream is not as powerful as GTA, but it's legit a thing you've got to be really thinking about. You've really got to work with it, as you saw me passing Blakey there. We have pulled a nice little bit of a gap back. It probably won't last the whole way around, but we will try and make it last for this. That's a big gaggle of cars. It's Gliska up into third place now. Oh, no, we got away with it. Just don't excite the rear tyres is seemingly the most important thing with this 2Jet Z. We will. Whoa, again, get a little wiggle through there, but it's not as bad as last lap. We've got to slow down for this corner. God, when you get to the slow corner, you're so used to running the flat-out corners or near flat-out corners. Suddenly you've got to change to these slower sections. This is... It's the crazy thing to think this is probably one of the slightly slower tracks in some regard. There are more technical corners. I mean, this bit here is fast. By no means a slow track. None of them are. This is maybe one of the little bit more technical circuits in the DLC. I think that's flat there. I really do. If you get it right, I think it could be. Definitely not flat through here. Oh, Amy's made up some time. He's right behind us. We got a kick-up oversteer on the exit. Here comes Impega. Oh, we've overcooked it there a little bit. Although we've got on the exit. Impega had a great run, but had absolutely nowhere to go with it. It's now 2 and 3 wide behind us. Gliska with an amazing run all the way to the bottom. We can't cover everyone. We're going to slide coming off here. There's not much we can do about it. Oh, no. Back end let go. And then I turned in too soon. We will duck underneath Gliska. Now, it is pretty much just flat to the line. We need that amazing slipstream that we got on Blakey a little while ago. I think Impega's got us. Yeah, I got a slide at a bad place. I should have maybe gone lower. Impega claims victory, sneaks it at the end. We still end up second. Yeah, Impega was faster. I could match that lap time. I know where I was losing time. I just couldn't. I couldn't make the most of it. Well done, Impega. Great race. That was a load of fun. I really, really enjoyed that race, though. So, we head on... I'm already liking the livery. We head on to the second race. We are using the Baja Bone Shaker. It's kind of like a big off-roady version of the Bone Shaker. We've also got a pseudo-competition of who can run the funniest livery on their vehicles. But my Baja Bone Shaker one's not... I like it. It's a nice enough racing one. But we've got all sorts of wacky livery. Well done, who has spotted some fantastic ones. Anyway... Yes, we've got this weird thing, off-roady vehicle. Now, of course, we can't race on a normal Hot Wheels track because, well, I mean, we could, but this is going to be more fun off-road. So we want one of the hazard races that actually does kind of utilise some of the interesting terrain. I've gone for the one in the snow section. There's a couple of these, actually, that are pretty cool for like a cross-country race, if you will. Oh, there we go. We're on to the snow now. These will probably be quite fast for cross-country race on the mainland. I don't know. The PI might be weird for them. No idea, but they're kind of a fun little addition to the game. Ollie is going to slide through there. I'm going to go for a cutback, and we will play around on the ice. It's not very grippy. I mean, these have got off-road race tyres. This is like the one place where I guess the snow tyres would be good. We have them in this game, and there's not really any need for them. I mean, this track they would be good on, but this is literally the only one. This and the Caldera circuit once every 4 weeks is the only place where they will be of any use. Blakey's got a good run there that I cannot match, although I'm going to duck underneath here while Blakey slides a little bit wide. We will try and catch Impega if we can. Yeah, this is a fun route. A nice utilising of these areas. That's too much speed. Impega's going to do exactly the same, and I bet, yep, literally everybody bar Amy, I think, ran very wide and hit the wall. Come on, we'll fight. I mean, Impega has been that sort of like second gap ahead of me the entire time, and not really got away, not really quite. I think Blakey got unlucky in that mess and might have lost out more than anyone else on that slide. I think Blakey got pinned against the wall, might be how Blakey lost a lot of time there. We are into this hairpin, all trying to be neat and tidy. through there. I could have probably been faster. That's annoying. Gliska was looking but couldn't do anything. Could we find some slipstream from Impega? I don't think so. I think they're too far away. Although Impega's sly. I mean, we can kind of use Impega as a little bit of a guide as to how much speed we can take into a corner. If Impega gets it wrong and slides up into the wall, we will adjust. Oh, that was a wheelie. We are popping a wheelie in our Baja vehicle. Oh, we are going to on some ice here. This is going to be a slower corner than we think it is, I suspect. Not quite that slow, though. I was hoping to be neater and tidier than Impega. But we took it quite differently. Impega was quite sideways. I was quite not sideways. We've had a good run down here. Either Impega missed a shift or we got a good exit somewhere along the line. We've got to be wary of Ollie, though, who is right behind us and going to be looking for a way past. It's a steep climb up here. Ollie is to the outside, and I think he's going to get us here. I just didn't carry the momentum I needed to. That's annoying for me. We're going to try and cut back. Did Ollie actually miss a checkpoint? Oh, they just put a random thing in chat. They just put a random thing in chat. God damn it, that's twice now. We've lost out on the run to the line, and it's a podium, which is good, but could have been better. Again, could have and should have been better. I was a little too cautious, and I know what I was doing. I was just too cautious on that one, which was a bit annoying. Another fun race, though. We head onto a slightly faster car. Up next, the Diora 2. The game has been very kind to me with grid spots here. I don't expect it to be this kind to me regularly. That does make it... When it's a one-make race, if you start down the back, it's incredibly difficult to ever get it to the front. We only tend to do sort of 5-6 minute races for these, and just physically getting through a pack of the same cars as you with fairly equally sort of skilled drivers means when you start down the back of these, it is very tough. So I have been unbelievably lucky, and I'll be the first to say how lucky we have been with grid spots here. It was a little wide through all of that. I mean, it's not impossible to come from the back by any stretch of the imagination, but it is just a lot tougher. Can we be flat through here? So the Diora, I mean, the Diora's pretty good. I drove it in the hill climb video we did. I mean, it's not difficult to drive. I don't think it's very fast as an A-class car, but it isn't difficult to drive. It's got a decent amount of grip, decent amount of speed. I said that Speed Beast has found more of it than I at the moment. We'll get back in that. Ooh, is this flat? Probably. It's just knowing what's flat and what isn't. Do we want fifth? It's just as we climb the peak of that. Speed Beast has got a wobble going on downhill. And Pega's up to third. We should be flat through here. Speed Beast, oh god. That dropped away and I lost all grip going around it. Bottoms out a little bit through there. Or gets very light going onto the magnet track. Okay, oh, where are we going? That's where we're going. Oh, there's a 7th gear. I did not realise there were 7 and 8 gears. I'm an idiot. That's on me slightly not realising that. I don't know why I thought it only had 6. Well, it doesn't. It has more than that. 3 laps might have been a bit long. Who knows? Some of these tracks are really long. And I sometimes don't realise, but we shall see. Oh, hello. Do I want 5th? Yeah, I guess we want 5th here. Now we're just upside down. Hello. That's such a weird view. Looking back while it's sort of corkscrewing at vehicles as the scenery is changing, that's so weird. Really cool. Really, yes, some really cool sights. Actually, not too bad lap around here with this. Kind of the distance we wanted, and then we're just flat the whole way. I got nothing. I don't know whether I'm 6th or 5th at the moment. It's kind of somewhere in between. Speed Beast will draw alongside, and we will go back into the draft, I guess. Oh, okay. That is not flat out in these. Nope, everybody tried it. Didn't work for anybody. I should have gone straight down to 5th immediately on that one. So yeah, I mean, it is a game of figuring out. I mean, none of us really know these tracks very well. It's figuring out what corners are flat, what corners aren't flat. And Pega's gone quicker through there than I. Pega's looking to the inside. Can't quite make that one stick though. We will hold on to the position for now. I think we're going to kind of get ready to spam it up the gearbox as we hit this boost pad. If I stick it to 7th. Okay, so that didn't quite work how I wanted it to. Right, so we will be using all the gears this time around. I will remember we can go through the gears, and Speed Beast again falls very low. I'm trying to run it higher up here. Oh, it gets very bobbly. Oh, Speedy's got a wobble and I got stuck getting alongside. Impega hasn't been able to profit though. Impega probably also got a wobble somewhere. It's so easy to get caught up with those wobbles. It was 240 miles an hour there that we got to. We will fire it to the inside on that one. We did give Speedy's a little bit of a bump, unintentional there, although Speedy's actually got a better exit anyway than I through there, so we will probably have company soon because of the whine of the supercharger going on this one. And then it's my favourite weird trippy section. Is really cool. So we all corkscrew our way, and Impega's got a better run because we need to go down to 5th sooner than we did. Okay, that's a dumb thing. Well, we can kind of curtail that run a little bit, not completely, but it is a little bit. I think Impega's going to get us, so yeah, you've got to go to 5th soon. I was too busy playing around with the funky camera and not doing my gears like I should. That's on me. Speed Beast with a good run here. Although, see, I was going to lift because I was getting ready for this corner where I know the understeer is going to happen, and we are going to try and not hit the outside wall. We do get back past Speed Beast, so we have a good run on Impega. So I think it was well timed and well positioned for me there. We are, well, bumper to bumper right there, pretty much pushing Impega through that part of the course. Come on, where is that little bit of slipstream? Lot bit of understeer there. That's not ideal. Speedy's going to come back past again. Damn it. We'll fall back into line here. I mean, my best hope currently is problems on the transition to the magnet track. I don't think I needed 5th there. Gears are so important around here because you're buzzing the limiter a lot, which you don't want to be doing. We're quite good at that. Speedy is struggling with that section. We will go low. Impega got a little wiggle, but not enough to cause serious trouble. Tell you what, Ewan's had an amazing run. You know what I said about coming from the back to the front, and Ewan was 11th on the grid. Ewan's had an amazing run, and we got all upset through there, and I have lost controller vibrations now. That's not ideal for me. It's at the end of the race we can put the controller on charge. That is a bad run through there. Ewan obviously got the gears right at some point, where I was wrong. No, 5th isn't right. 5th is right for this section, just I did it too soon. We're going to be in trouble, I think. God damn it. I mean, once again, we're in the lead fight, and just not quite good enough. Chris has missed a checkpoint, and I'm not quite sure how. The controller vibration actually screwed me up more. Not so, I mean, a little bit on the grip, but I also use those to tell me about gears sometimes. Yeah, well, thank you for informing me. I was already aware of this. Speed Beast is closing. Won't do it. Is another podium? Could have been maybe a little more. However, a podium is a podium. Yeah, a little scruffy. I don't know how Ewan got that lap time. Jesus. I mean, Beggars was fast. Ewan was absolutely flat. Ewan obviously found a trick with that car. Fair play. Fair play indeed. For our final race, we have the Bad Tooth Blade. It is a super, super grippy car. Top of S2 class, pretty much, which feels like it's massively over-PI'd on the Hot Wheels circuit because it doesn't really have much top speed, but it does have insane levels of grip, which would be good for this track. This is the twistiest default circuit, if you like. I mean, it's still got some high-speed sections and everything, but it is quite a twisty track. And we have got the water sections to deal with as well, because why not? Do we only have 8 gears, or do we have a 10-speed in this? Not sure. We only have 8, that's fine. I don't want out of the water, actually. We're faster in the water, I think. So we kind of want to stay there. The water like carries you along, so you're able to accelerate quite well. This is going to be a fun little section for these cars to deal with. Oh, Impega dove to the inside. Oh, got collected by a Ewan. We've got all manner of different Formula 1 liveries on cars, which is funny. I've gone for an old Sauber, because why not? For something a little bit different. It looked like Longbow had an Alpine-style livery. I know Blakey has a McLaren one. Whether we'll see it here or not, I don't know. Who knows how this race is going to pan out. We're on to the second of the water sections here. I'm hoping we can catch up at some point, maybe get involved in this lead fight. We're going to try to go around the outside of Chris, but not spin it off the wall. We carried some good speed there for a bit of it, and then got it a little bit wrong. Now slipstream. So one thing we're noticing a lot with these races is slipstream is way more significant. It really is significant. If you get a an extra good toe somewhere. Oh, I'm in trouble on the water. I mean, yeah, the slipstream very important, but if you start sliding somewhere... Oh, that's not a flat-out corner in these. I was not even looking at the track map. I don't know. We're all fairly inexperienced on these tracks, so we don't really know, and I was just expecting that to be a lot faster a corner than it actually was. And the corners come at you, well, funnily enough, very quick when you're in an S2 class car. Now, I do know the final corner that's coming up soon is a really mean corner, because you have a boost pad that launches you to whatever your top speed is, 220 in this case, with a sharp left-hander, which we will duck underneath Speed Beast. We will get that position. We're up to 4th. Can we chase down Ewan here and go for a 3rd place? Maybe if I don't get big sideways moments on the water. Now, maybe it's the slick tyres giving grief with this. Oh, careful. We're on the inside through there. We are clear of Ewan. I feel like maybe running up on the plastic is better through these sections. Not quite going to get away with that. I was very close to being what I think is good through there. Not really sure. Impega will probably come blasting past. But I feel like that was quite fast route through there. We'll go straight to 8th. I don't know whether we quite need to there or not. It's so easy to turn in too soon and actually bump the inside wall with these cars. We put a big gap over Ewan and Impega. They might be fighting one another. So yeah, I'm actually going to follow Gliska's line. With other cars, I think being in the water is quicker, but with this, I've got myself in so much trouble in this water that I'm actually being a little bit more careful, although that was a little bit scruffy by me. We bounced off a couple of walls I don't really want to. Now, this second water section is where, the third water section, sorry, is where we got really big trouble last time around. So let's try and not do that. What bit did I slide on? Was it here? We'll kind of use the water to try and pick up speed when it's clear, which is a little bit there. Not great, though. Okay. Oh, no, that's the tight corner. Oh, don't want to be doing that. God, all of that hard work, all of that ground we gained, we just threw away in that tight corner, because I forgot where it was. Because we carried a lot of momentum coming off the water section. When Gliska's caught Ollie, if they fight one another, that would be really helpful for me, but I think we're going to have Impega catching us soon. Actually, no, Impega's had a bad final section there. So, well, that might not be happening quite as much. That was too slow. More speed could have been had. I was playing it slightly safe, slightly cautiously, and that... I mean, we didn't hit the wall, which is good. We're down to 158 around here. These are so quick. I mean, I did say they are phenomenally fast cars. Does the water accelerators? It does a little bit. It's actually not as important in this car because it's so fast already. In lower class cars, it helps. In A class cars, the water does actually help accelerate you. I think the water alone can get you to like 140, someone would say. But in this, you're so quick anyway that there's not really a need for it. Oh, Ollie's made a mistake there. In fact, Ollie and Gliska are both being slow through that section, so I'm going to guess either a hit on the wall, probably a clonk on the wall for Ollie, just lost a load of momentum. I mean, these are so momentum-based cars. And that's to be expected. I mean, Hot Wheels at the end of the day is all momentum-based, really, when you think about it. It's all gravity, but, well, no, actually they have speed boosts, I guess. So I guess it's not all momentum-based. You know what I mean, though, Shush. We are not where I want to be here. No, that was bad by me. Come on, find some grip somewhere. Found some grip up high, but where are we going to find a pass? Side by side on the way down here, maybe. Sauber is the inside of the pink thing. Oh, that was so close to running out of grip. Gliska's, I think, got this one. Our little fight is going to cost us any chance of catching Gliska without a mistake. Where is the mean corner? It's coming up soon. Is it this one? I think it is this one. That's better. Not quite right, but it was better by me. Oh, although better by Ollie. We're still side by side here. I mean, this is probably some of the best racing we've had. We've got a load of disconnects going on while this race has been happening. It's probably some of the best S2 racing we've had in a long time. Oh, Ollie hit the inside wall. I kind of went to adjust my line based on what I saw going on in front of me, and then I hit the outside wall. We're up to 8th gear there. We get a slight bit better run, and we will be... Oh, Ollie tried to cut back underneath. It was a very, very good effort. It's going to be the run time. This time we get the pass on the run to the line. It's still... We were so consistent on the podium. I just couldn't get a win. It's a second, third, second? Something like that. Fastest lap. Very, very close. Gliska gets it. from me, Ollie, Impega, Longbow, all in the low 59s and high 58s. Oh, that was good fun. I enjoyed that car around that track, actually. That was really good fun. Yeah, one-make races, I think, are the most enjoyable... I say the most enjoyable way to spend on Hot Wheels. Maybe not true, but for close racing around the proper circuits, I think one-make racing is the way to go. When you start building cars, the balance is so quirky, shall we say. But these are great fun. These are absolutely fantastic fun doing these one-make races. I think that first race is actually one of the best races I've had on this DLC, full stop. The cars are cool. I like that. They're fun additions. They're probably not going to be a vehicle you drive necessarily all the time, but they are good fun. Something different to have to mess around with. And we're going to win 20 grand. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. And we're apparently... Oh, where are we going, game? Apparently we're parking here. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.